Fortis celebrates a transformational year in 2023 with massive growth in embedded payments. Let's get into it. And welcome to Innovate Marketing Daily. Today is December 15th, 2023. My name is Shawn Neal, and we are brought to you by MyPodcast.Media. All right, so if you're considering launching a podcast, or maybe you just want to take your podcast to the absolute next level to drive growth in your business, make sure you visit MyPodcast.Media. All right, we've got a great show for you today. And thanks so much for joining me on this 15th day of December 2023. Now, as always, I want to give you just a little bit of thought as we go into the story. But the thought is today is the halfway mark for the month, which means we are almost at end of year. And that's kind of where these two concepts that I have collide. Okay, so I've been talking to you a lot about, future forward action-based thinking for 2024. Let's get those, not just make them goals, but make them accomplishments in our head. We've already accomplished it. We're just waiting to see it happen. And this idea of rest, relaxation, and rejuvenation, which I encourage you every weekend. So it's kind of one of those things that I encourage you over the next few weeks, and including this weekend, since it's Friday, get that rest, rejuvenation, and relaxation in. But get your mind geared because 2024 is almost here. All right. Now, here's a company who's been doing that very well. And for this story today, we're going to go over to Novi, Michigan. That is where Fortis, a payment technology leader for software providers, marketplaces, and scaling businesses, has driven significant year-over-year growth through its embedded payment solutions, newly formed partnerships, and industry recognition in 2023. Very nice. Congratulations. Huge round of applause for them. Now, this growth, among other accomplishments, emphasizes Fortis's unwavering commitment to helping businesses grow and scale. Now, before we go any further, I want to talk a little bit about Fortis, who they are, what they do, and then we'll come back, of course, and talk about some of these accomplishments. And I will encourage you to learn from what you're going to hear today. So Fortis, just so we can get some context here, Fortis is the leader in embedded payments, processing billions of dollars annually by delivering comprehensive payment enablement solutions to software partners, developers, and their merchants. Now, the company's mission, and I want to put this out there big and bold because I love a good mission statement. The company's mission is to forge a holistic payments experience, guiding businesses to reach uncharted growth and scale. Love a good mission statement that's right out there in the front for everybody to understand what drives that organization. All right, now I've tried to put these in some bite-sized clips so it's easy to digest. So here we go. Starting off with some international expansion. Fortis recently expanded into the Canadian market, allowing software platforms and businesses to leverage Fortis's embedded payments technology and access the full suite of solutions through award-winning APIs. Now, the Canadian rollout supports omni-channel credit card processing, Interact debit acceptance, and EFT capabilities. And Fortis also saw considerable growth through strategic partnerships. This is some of that stuff I really want everybody to just kind of pay attention to. Now, that included a scaled-up partnership with Sage and embedded capabilities with Acumatica, which elevated the payments experience for businesses, clients in these two ERP ecosystems. Now, further enriching this ecosystem, Fortis formed a dynamic partnership with Red Maple. And then lastly, the acquisition of SmartPay broadened Fortis's service offerings and enriched the team's integrated payments expertise. Now, let's move over to teams because they experienced some growth in their teams. In fact, this year, Fortis expanded the customer service team by 90%. To establish a premier support department, along with a new and improved knowledge base and learning management system to support specialized service procedures. A lot going on there. So to support the growing team, Fortis added Jonathan Golden to the executive team in the newly created role of Chief People Officer. Okay, very nice. Another round of applause. Congratulations to you, Jonathan. Now, with more than 25 years of experience and leadership in human resources and business transformation, Golden will provide better visibility, prioritization, and decision-making around overall human capital strategies, I can say that, human capital strategies, talent development, and people-first programs. All right, so I hope you're kind of catching on to some of these things that obviously, they've had in the strategy for a while, but now, again, it's that future forward, future strategy planning sessions that bring the vision and then allow them to create the action to do the things that they've been doing. Now, industry recognition, finally in industry news, we've got Fortis COO Ashley Usher, who was recognized at the Women of the Channel Awards for her outstanding contributions in payments. I'm going to say we need another round of applause here for Ashley. That's a great accomplishment. So each year, CRN recognizes women from vendor, distributor, and solution provider organizations whose expertise and vision have left a noticeable and commendable mark in the technology industry. Last but not least here, Fortis also launched its first ever video and podcast series called Embedded, Unveiling Payments' Latest Innovations. And that's educating independent software vendors, enterprise system developers, value-added resellers, and business communities at large on the latest happenings in the payment space. So Fortis, you are our people here. We love podcasts. Congratulations on that. Very, very cool. That podcast, by the way, subject matter experts and influential guests from the payments industry share their knowledge and experiences, keeping listeners up to date on the latest trends, challenges, and opportunities. All right, so I hope that you're able to pull from some of this, not just the accolades and the great things that they've accomplished, but also pull some thoughts for your team, your business, your brand as you move into 2024. These are the conversations that we should be having. Wherever you're watching or listening to this too, I would love it if you would drop by that comment section. Please drop by the comment section and give a huge, huge shout out to Ashley, to Jonathan, to everybody at Fortis, and say congratulations, because this team has been working really hard in 2023 and they deserve it. And we're a community of professionals that support each other, right? So let's do that. And speaking of support, if you would like to support us, please get your pointer finger out and find that like, follow, share, subscribe button and hit it. We're here Monday through Friday bringing you stories just like this, stories about marketing, branding, and business growth. Until we meet again, my friends, please stay safe and be well. See ya.